Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And we were talking about blue screens caused by overheating of the computer. In this segment, we're going to talk about crashes, freezes, slowdowns, or blue screen of death that happen when there's just too much crapware installed. What's crapware? The definition of crapware in general is software that is unnecessary, that does not serve any purpose that is useful, and that is just added to your computer. Unfortunately, quite often by manufacturers, HP, Dell, and so on, are champions at adding all sorts of junk to your computer. That's why I get a new computer. The first thing that I do is do a clean install of Windows without the software that came with it. It's one of the best things you can do from the start, because one of the causes of crashes and slowdowns is software that is not written well. It happens very often. As a tech guy, I can tell you that all sorts of crapware from manufacturers did a lot of problems on computers. And these are not necessary because Windows, first of all, handles very well the updates of drivers in general. Most of these are software that will be also added because some of the third-party companies might want you to have that software as a trial version and so on. Most people never use the software that comes with the computer. And even if the idea behind it sometimes is a good one, or seems to be a good one, like, for example, a lot of computers will have these update assistants from the manufacturer saying, well, your BIOS needs to be updated, these drivers needs to be updated, and so on. They're still more of a cause of problems than help most of the time on your computer. That's the first part. So a clean install of your computer, due to the fact that there's a lot of crapware installed from the manufacturer itself, is not a bad idea at all. Starting really fresh from scratch with the minimum amount of software pre-installed. The second cause of problems is too many people that, especially I would call them beginner enthusiasts, because they see all of these software online and they want to tweak their computer. They want to make it fast as possible. And what they do is they're going to start downloading all sorts of software from the internet, which is a very bad idea. So optimizers for RAM, memory. The problem is too many people are under the impression of certain rules that are not true. For example, very often I get a request saying, I was looking at my task manager and I don't understand why my RAM memory is used at 60%. It's fine. There's no problem that your computer uses 60% of RAM. For some reason, people for a long time were on the impression that you don't want to use too much memory because it slows down the PC. It's the other way around. And I think that comes from the fact that a lot of computers back in the day didn't have enough RAM. So your RAM memory was always used at its fullest. And the problem was not that you're using RAM, the problem was that you didn't have enough of it. So they'll, install RAM optimizers and all sorts of hard drive tools to try to maintain the drive, all sorts of, software to optimize the registry and things like, C cleaner. You do not need any of that. Most of it is useless, and it is simply adding code and software to your computer to make it even more complex, to make it even more prone to a possible crash if one of these programs doesn't work well. That, after overheating, is probably The number 2 reason why a computer is slow: crashes, freezes, too many people install too much junk in the operating system. Keep it as clean and as simple as possible. That's the way that your computer is going to work well. That's the way things are going to stay, stable and work perfectly. My computers never crash. I do not know what a blue screen of death is pretty much in Windows 10. People that come up to me and say, well, Windows 10 is really unstable. Windows 10 is not unstable. You have an issue with your computer. Make sure you don't install too much software. Make sure that you clean install everything, and make sure it doesn't overeat. We're going to look at other possibilities in the next video of why a computer might have problems in Windows. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.